Today I want to introduce a book called The Distracted Mind. As you know, the normal day-to-day function involves a lot of distractions. And one of the major concerns for parents and for educators, but also for all of us, in terms of performance and achieving peak performance is the amount of distractions and sustained focus on any particular topic. Imagine that you are working on a particular paper or on a project, you're reading something, and the Facebook updates keep coming up, emails keep popping up, you get paged, or you have a beeper that goes off. And so basically, one's attention is always being distracted. Well, there is a science to distraction, and there's a science to attention. And our book, The Distracted Mind, does seem to explore this area. This is written by a neurologist, a neuroscientist, and by a psychologist, both of whom have collaborated. And this is a fantastic book, and I think one of the best books that has come out in this field for a long time. And one of the major issues in the current world in contemporary society is actually this issue of having sustained attention on a particular topic. Let's say, for example, that our ancestors, in a jungle, are waiting for a moment to go to a river and get some water. As they're doing this, they know that they are at risk of being hunted down by predators, the saber-toothed tiger, for example. And as they do this, they have to be very careful and listen and hunt and gather information that's out there. So they'll look and are careful listening for sounds, trying to decipher the sound of a tiger walking towards them gently. In that process, people have to be ready to absorb the information, correct? And as soon as you feel that, then you try to run away or escape or climb a tree or something. So the fact that we are wired or hardwired to actually receive information and process it to avoid danger is actually an evolutionary thing, and it's a benefit to us. On the other hand, the most important thing is that in the contemporary society, where we're not really hunters and gatherers and we're not foragers anymore, we don't forage for food, or we don't forage for anything else, this has been ingrained in us, in hardwire, and so basically we do forage for information. And that is the main theory of this book, is that there is a particular science to this, and there is an evolutionary reason why we tend to be distracted. But in the contemporary times, then this distractibility and inability to focus is a problem. Everyone knows about the issues of, for example, texting and driving. Well, it's very dangerous to text and drive. You can't really do those two things at the same time. But even if you're in high school or college and you're writing a paper, and you're also on social media, you're on your Instagram feeds, or you're on your Twitter, or your Snapchat, that particular thing by itself, those feeds are distracting. And that task switching, which is not really multitasking, is task switching from one task to another task, really degrades the quality of attention. Remember that we all have very, very limited working memories. And our capacity to hold information and play with them is really limited. And so when that kind of random access memory, that RAM, is basically preoccupied with something else, we basically lose the ability to focus and to bring attention to the task and to finish it in a meaningful way. So this book is really an interesting book, and it does uncover, I think, some really interesting gaps in the way we process technology, social media. It's good for parents, it's good for children, it's good for people that are studying, it's good for educators, it's good for physicians like myself who want to keep studying in a focused way or want to help patients that otherwise would be trying medications like, let's say, for example, stimulants or Ritalin or Adderall in order to maintain focus. Well, this book does teach people a very easy, focused way to remain on task and remain goal-oriented, and therefore it's a very recommended reading for this group that are interested in finding out more about the distractibility and ways to sustain attention and the biological basis for it.